Let me just give y'all a warning before we go into this. What you're about to see is probably going to trigger the hell out of you. Also, I can't turn the audio on because it has music playing over it and it's most likely copyrighted music. But what I'll do is I'll leave the link down in the description of this video and you can go and listen to it. You can listen to what song they're playing. It's so many red flags with this. It's not even funny. And this is coming out of Florida, Miami to be exact. So basically, to preface what you're about to witness, they decided, the mayor of Miami, whose name is Ponzi Pastelita Francis Suarez, ironically her name is Ponzi, how fitting, I guess, where they unveiled this, I guess, Black History Month vehicle where it has a bunch of different images on it that's supposed to be a Black History Month. But when you see what type of vehicle it is and what they put on there, this takes pandering to levels I didn't even think it could reach. But there's so many issues wrong with this. I'm going to let usually I would, when I do my breakdowns, I would usually pause and play, like let it play and pause in between. But because the video is only 28 seconds, you know what, bump it. I'm going to do the pause and play. It's that bad because I don't want to go over it again. But let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, there's copyrighted music to this, so you won't hear the sound. At first, I thought it was raw footage where you just hear people, I guess, fake cheering behind this, but let's get into it. So here it is right here. They just took the black off of this vehicle. Now, look at it. Look at it. It says Black History Month. They have the red, yellow, and the green with the black outlining around it. That's not even symbolic of the colors we would even go with when it comes to celebrating Black History Month. And they got the black power fist and everything, but look right here. You probably didn't even catch that because you saw this. Look at what it's on. The City of Miami Police Department. They took a Miami Police Department cruiser and painted over it, with the exception of this part, how ironic, because they had to let you know that this was still a police cruiser, and put Black History Month painting on it. Knowing the history that Black people in America have with the police, they decided to put this on in front of this. And I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. It's a museum. I'm seeing the word Negro up here. It says Negro. I'm guessing something comes before and Courthouse Museum. Let me rewind it back just in case I must have missed it. I can't see. Hold on. See, okay, it says Negro and Courthouse Museum. Okay, it says Historic and Negro Precinct and Courthouse Museum. The city, I'm guessing, City of Miami Historic Negro Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum. Has any of my Florida subscribers, have y'all ever heard of this place? If y'all live in the city of Miami, have you heard of this? Because I'm not sure. I've never heard of it. And now that I know I can drag this thing along, I'm going to do it like this because I'll be able to catch the frames a little bit better. But look at this crap. Are we supposed to be impressed by this? Because I'm far from it, and I'm almost certain the people that's watching this right now are not either. And I think what makes this even more worse is the people presenting it. This woman, Ponzi Pastelita Francis Suarez, is not even black. This is a quote-unquote brown woman. Because it's coming, ironically, because the name of the page that posted this is called @BecauseMiami. That's the name of the page. And it says breaking in honor of hashtag Black History Month. And ironically, the emojis that they use for Black History Month are a black fist, a brown fist, and a very light-skinned fist. You cannot make this up. That's the official emoji for Black History Month. They could have just left it with it being a black fist and that'll be okay with it, but okay, whatever. Again, it's who presents this. This woman is a south of the Borderian as far as I'm concerned, or a descendant of it. Let me continue to move this thing along. City of Miami Historic Negro Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum. I didn't see the black part, but that's where they put it at. So as you can see clearly now, that is a police. It says police right here. Again, they painted over the entire police cruiser except the police logo, the word police. They were going to let you know this was a police cruiser they put this on. They said we ain't going to paint over all of it. Then they got Africa everywhere. Listen, Black History Month was not made by or for Africans. Black History Month was created by a Black American for Black American achievements. Like what are we doing here? Again, over the years, people have been making a mockery of this month from all facets of life. But this one right here takes the cake. Let's see what else they got going on here. All this is just they just giving a tour of the vehicle. So this is the back of it. Miami Police supports Black History Month. Miami Police, they got this on here. I don't know what this is. And they got the Africa outline right here. They got the different kente cloth logo flags or whatever on here. Like, again, they make sure that they have police department on there. They ain't going to cover up anything that says police, Miami Police, miamipolice.org. They got their number. They looks like this might be a shield. Miami Police support. They going to make sure they going to outline the police in there somewhere, somehow, some way. They ain't going to cover up at all. And again, the color scheme. That's not the color scheme we would use. This is the definition of tone deaf. I don't think anybody who's looking at this right now who is Black, who has a sense of pride about their heritage or their lineage would approve of this. And what the hell is a police truck covered in this going to do for us? Nothing. We still want our tangibles. Let's see what else they're talking about or got shown on here. And this guy throwing up a thumbs up like they accomplished something. They didn't accomplish a thing. And I see like, it looks like one Black person out there, but I wonder if he's FBA. He could be Haitian. It's a lot of Haitians that live down in Miami, as far as if they are Black identified. And that's pretty much it. But this ain't it. Man, listen. I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about this down in the comments. You all are going to tear this one apart, and I can't wait to join in with whatever it is y'all got to say, because this is absolutely disgusting. They would not do this with anybody else. And you know what's so crazy? They do have something called, don't they have a Hispanic Heritage Month? They wouldn't do that with them. If Cinco de Mayo came around in May, they wouldn't do this with them. But when it comes to us, this is what they decide to do. It's so many insults in here. Like, they did this in front of a building that's a City of Miami Historic Negro Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum. They put all of this over a police cruiser when they know the history of Black people with the police in this establishment still to this day. And they put Black History Month on there and linked all of it back to Africa, when the origin of this month doesn't even come out of Africa. No offense to those on the continent, but a lot of them don't even identify as Black. They'll identify by whatever nation they're from. And again, the color scheme, this color scheme, if they didn't put Black History Month on here, I would swear they were trying to tell people what the red light, yellow light, and green light meant. This is again, people who aren't even part of the culture, who aren't even in the lineage, trying to define what Black History Month is. And don't get me started on the comments, people tearing them apart in the comment section about this. I think the Amazing Lucas actually did a video about this, or he talked about this in the stream, and then he cut it up and then put it as its own separate video. Again, when people who are not of the culture thinking that they can speak for the culture, this is what you get. Now, it would be wrong of us if we did to them with this, just even with this, then they'll get upset with us. But you know what? At this point, I'm going to quote Rob from Blacklight Revelations. It's 2023, Black people. It's time to embrace villainy. I don't give a damn. We should not give a damn what anybody thinks if we was to pull something like that, because for too long, people have gotten away with doing stuff like this. And all you got to do is do something like this to them. And if they get mad, just point this out and say how much of a travesty this actually is. Because this is not flattery. This is not complimenting. This is crap. Complete and utter, unadulterated, raw and uncut crap. If they think We are supposed to be happy about this. They the only ones clapping and throwing thumbs up behind this. They think they did a good deed. No, you really didn't. And that's the other thing. You have a lot of people that keep trying to tell us how we should embrace our culture, and they're not even in the culture themselves. How about you go do you and we'll do us? We don't need a helping hand. That filthy, dirty hand.